What is going on, friends? We are back with brand new Token today, and I have to say, every day that Token is dropping is a good day in my world, because let's be honest, guys. Let's be honest. I don't know how much we have really talked to you guys on here on these Token videos, but we're going to talk a little bit today, because I don't feel like none of y'all really know me that well from the Token reviews that I be doing, like who I am as a person, right? I've been listening to a lot of sad boy shit, man. I've been listening to a lot of sad boy shit. I am definitely an emo kid at heart. I am definitely the kind of guy that listens to the majority of music that makes people, like, you know, that are down. You know what I mean? I don't listen to a lot of upbeat stuff. So I get excited because Token is one of the few artists that I listen to that gives me like positive energy that way. Where it's like when I'm feeling my lowest, I listen to music like his because I feel like it kind of helps bring me a little bit out of the depression a bit. As a veteran with PTSD, I have really bad insomnia, really bad depression, and again, like I said, I listen to like a lot of sad music, so I don't listen to a ton of things. Well, I take that back. I do listen to a lot of stuff that's somewhat like this, but the reason why when I do, it's all to like give me like to pull me up out of kind of like the shit, if you will, you know, and I feel like that's like the healing power of music that way. So like, for someone who deals with a lot of depression, I get pretty excited when Token drops because I feel like it's always like it's good, happy energy I like in my life. You know what I mean? Because I don't get a ton of it that way. So I'm like, it's just I'm just having a moment where I'm being a little vulnerable with the rest of the friends here about Token's music, right? And so I feel like he has been like on a run lately of just putting out kind of like just like banger after banger. I know I could sit here and just you know, say that about everything that he puts out because like he's just, I don't feel like he don't miss like that for me, man. Even when he gets into like his more introspective, like all that kinds of stuff, more serious bag, we've talked about this a few times, where I really appreciate that from him. As somebody who gives me a lot of that like feel good energy, I do like when he gets vulnerable. You know what I mean? I love my artists to be vulnerable because I feel like I'm pretty vulnerable, right? Even if I haven't been in like, you know, my Token videos in the past. But either way, well, in some probably. But either way, I know we're not even. We are. This is not the vibe, bro. We're not. I get it. Y'all out there watching, if you're still here, I appreciate you. This dude, like, this is not the fucking vibe, bro. This is not the vibe. This dude over here talking about sad boy shit. He used the word emo. Oh man, recently in a video, I got burned at the stake for calling something emo, when it absolutely was. You know what I mean? I don't think most people even understand the word and the definition itself. They just automatically think eyeliner and painted nails, baby. You know what I'm saying? But hey, there ain't nothing wrong with either of those things either. Anyway, we're here to get the hype energy today. We're here to get the hype energy today, and this is essentially my coffee club review today. It is. I don't know if I'll put it out as calling it a coffee club review, but technically it kind of is today. So it is what it is, friends. Some days I am like on like 100. And I'm going crazy with the coffee club reviews, and other days I got lower energy. And I feel like today I'm kind of coming in with lower energy, but that's okay. Because I'm looking forward to this a lot. Because I feel like it's going to give me the energy that I'm looking for today. It's called Backburner. And like I said, he has just been putting out nothing but banger, especially the beats. The beats, just like everyone has been hard, bro. So I thought this would be no different. He's kind of like, it's almost like he's went into the same bag to pull out beats a little bit for like the songs he's put out lately. So I definitely ain't been mad at it. I've always liked this beat selection. I feel like he's always like come with like really great beats this way. But anyway, Backburner, brand new Token. Let's do it. Bye-bye.
Go get them, kid.
This shit knocking.
Bye-bye.
Blade runner, I'm a grave digger, I'm a day drinker and a night creeper, I'm a night crawler and a light sleeper with a black hoodie on a white beater, I'm a race mixer and a race winner and a fast learner.
He's talking crazy already. This black and white, night and dark sequence right now. That's what I'm saying, friends. I got the goosebumps already off the rip. Off the rip. He over here air guitar. He's just like, I'm about to let this shit rock, bro. Let this shit fucking rock. Okay, I wasn't ready. Especially with the at the beginning with the pa, pa, pa. Oh man. Anytime they use gunshots, man. You know, anytime they use gunshots, I feel like it can be overdone. It can just not come across. It can be corny, but it's pretty hard to make gunshots corny.
Bye-bye. Go get them, kid.
This shit knocking.
Bye-bye.
Blade runner, I'm a grave digger, I'm a day drinker and a night creeper. I'm a night crawler and a light sleeper with a black hoodie on a white beater. I'm a race mixer and a race winner and a fast learner and a cash earner. Made a mass, so I made a mass murder. Break her back to put her on a back burner. So I made a mass murder, break her back to put her on a back. Flame burner, stay searching for my path. Killed verdict, snake serpents in my grass. 8:30 when I met her out of charity. 12:20, I was deep inside her head like therapy. When I get faded, then I feel in clarity. I treat a rapper like he's just a parody. I hate it twice like Token had a parody. Everything that I say is
oh, stop it, Token! Oh my god, I like when he gets in his storytelling bag, man. I love that flow sequence that he started with the beginning when it was like this thing led to that thing and that thing led to that thing. Like, you know, he said, I'm a day drinker, day drinker at the nighttime to this, a black hoodie with the white beater, everything just tied in one thing to the other, right? Oh my God, when he gets in these pockets, bro. Like, you know, I've been seeing some of his videos, like his that he puts out, like on like the Never Too Different, I think it is, Instagram and stuff like that, the social media's account, when he breaks down some of the bars that that fans ask me to break down. You know what I mean? I feel like they be asking him like the simplest ones sometimes, but then again, I feel like everybody, maybe it's always like maybe something's go over people's heads. They don't understand what he's talking about. But the black hoodie over the wife beater, come on now. Come on now, when he said I met her at the charity, he goes, by 12:20 I was in her head like therapy. Oh, he said I left a lasting impression. Oh, okay. All right, Token. All right, Token. I gotta let him cook on it, bro. I always be missing shit because I'm just like, oh my God, that's so fucking dope, and he just keeps going. The little back burner, I think this is probably the hook or whatever with the sample and the voice modulation thing or whatever the fuck. That shit sounds hard, man. I like the whole like trap house vibes. Like she's the trap queen. And he put her in the wedding dress and all that. You know what I mean? Come on now. Come on, Token. Token swaggy. So I made a mass murder, break her back and put her on the back. Flame burner, stay searching for my path. Killed verdict, snake serpents in my grass. 8:30 when I met her out of charity. 12:20, I was deep inside her head like therapy. When I get faded, then I feel in clarity. I treat a rapper like he's just a parody. I hate it twice like Token had a parody. Everything that I say is getting stupider. Fucked on a stewardess, I'm in a stewarder. I put a solar system on my wrist and my jewelers a Jew. Put the Jew in Jupiter. I got a core. He said, when I put the solar system on my wrist. Come on. Oh. As somebody who has listened to hip hop for so long, and you hear everybody what they put on their neck and what they put on their wrist, and what they put on the ring on their finger, you know what I mean? Like, come on. You feel like you heard it all. You feel like you heard it all until you don't. Until you hear the next one, man. How these rappers come up with these new things. I don't like to talk about other rappers or other artists on other artists' videos, but I'm not gonna say which artist I'm talking about. But this is one of my favorites. I've heard them make so many black diamonds. I'm wearing black diamonds like references over and over and over again. And I think the same thing with them, where it's like, how do they come up with so many different like black diamonds on my wrist references? You know what I mean? I don't know how they do it. And that same thing with him, right? It's like a lot of the same subjects, a lot of the same subject matters, the same kind of like types of bars, but always finding some new fresh way to say it, man. It is just always hard, dude. It's just always hard. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like how people can sleep on his pen, I think is crazy. It's crazy. Like, how do you listen to what he does and not think to yourself like, this dude's elite? This dude's elite. He's hands above. I feel like so many of the rappers out here where it's just like cat in a hat rhymes, cat in a hat. Like, if I listen to you, this is how I've told somebody on a live stream before. You know, we don't listen to a ton of hip hop on the channel. We've talked about this a few times. We don't really do a ton, but when we do, if it feels like I could have wrote it, I don't like it. You know what I mean? I used to write a little now you're going to learn some things about Johnny. Now you're going to learn some things about your boy. Back in the day, back in middle school, my best friend, I still to this day can tell you, I used to write freestyles. I used to write freestyles all the time. No, I never practiced them out loud like that. I never was rapping on the bus. I was never rapping to myself. I wasn't trying to write songs. If anything, I feel like I was just writing freestyles to myself to somewhat get out probably just like my frustrations of the world, I think in a lot of ways. Almost, you know, like I think like a lot of people do, right? Where like it's almost kind of like a therapy thing where it's like you're just trying to like get some of your emotions out somehow. And I feel like I used to write freestyles all the time when I was in middle school. So like as somebody who has dabbled, I had come up with some stuff where like every once in a while I'll still like think of a bar or two and I'll shoot it off to my buddy and I'll be like, yo dog, send him a little like 3 bars where I'm like, you know, I'm just fucking around. I'm just, you know what I mean? I'm not an artist. I'm not serious. Like it's just, hey, I came up with this shit. And I thought it sounded dope. I thought, you know what I mean? And like I said, as somebody who could dabble, when I feel like I'm not good, I'm not saying that I'm good and I'm anything like that, right? You know, but if I feel like I could have wrote it and it's all just Dr. Seussy, you know, it's just cat in the hat, jumping up, putting on my backpack. You know what I mean? Nah. It ain't it, bro. It ain't it. And that's the thing. There's some storytellers. There's a couple artists out here where they're a little cat in the hatty with the rhyming, but it's more about the storytelling. That's a whole different kind of thing, man. But like somebody like him, I like Token Ray. I feel like I don't know if I want to necessarily call him a punchline rapper, but he's definitely a punchline rapper. Like he's got bars. You know, he got. There's, again, like I said, he's a real artist this way. Like, so he makes songs that are songs for the journey, where it's about the storytelling. It's not about complex metaphors and those and rhyming schemes. It's more about the storytelling. You know what I mean? But it's not every song he does. I would say like that's like the small fraction, right? So like the majority of what he does is more like punchline rap, punchline music, you know, where it's just like, what is he saying? And how does it make you feel? And it's like hypey energy. That's why I started this whole video with talking about like so much of his music is designed to make you feel like you're 10 feet tall. I think that's what it's supposed to do. Is it's supposed to make you feel like you're 10 feet tall and you're unstoppable. And I feel like that's what he gives so many of us. It's just like that kind of energy where it's just like, fuck yeah, bro. Let's fucking go. And I feel like he is the catalyst for that, right? Like he is like the, what's the word I'm looking for? Like the medium. He is the medium. Like without him, we wouldn't necessarily feel those emotions. And that's why he is the artist and we consume the art that way. Where that's what I think artists are looking to do is they're looking to inspire people one way or the other, make you feel something. And that's why I love his music, because his music makes me feel a lot of things that most other artists don't make me feel. And that's why I feel like I started my channel in the first place, because I feel like there were so many artists out here in the world that were making music that mattered to people, but there wasn't enough people talking about that. And it's one thing to just say that, like, you know, songs are cool and songs are dope and all that kinds of stuff, but like, I don't know, man. Like I said, I feel like music is a healing tool, and I feel like even in a video like this and in a song like this, the music matters to people. And even if it is just like hype music, you know what I mean? Hype, make you feel good, energy music. Like, as somebody who, again, you know, pretty chronically depressed, this music means a lot to me, because it's a part of a small part of my world where I get excited when I'm in a certain mood. I just throw on their music, you know. And Token has been this artist for me for a long time now, and I haven't really got too much of a chance to really talk too much about that. I don't think, whether maybe it's because I feel like maybe nobody wants to see my Token reviews, and nobody really cares about these videos, and it kind of sucks to kind of feel that way. Especially when I feel so strongly about the artist, right? Because I'm like, there's so many people out making videos for people they don't even like, just so they can get views. And the ones that I like the most, I'm not seeing as many views as I think that I would probably like to see. But it's not going to stop me from supporting him. You know what I mean? Because like I said, if I put even one person and one fan on him, I feel like that's I'm in the right direction, and I'm looking to make the second person like him just as much as I did. You know, even if it's just a fraction. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, if anything, if you are new to Token because of my channel, make sure you go give him some love and support, please. Help him out. He's fully independent, and that's what our channel is about. That's exactly what our channel is about, is trying to uplift and support these artists and try to get them to the next person that needs to hear them, you know? Because one day, at one point in time, I came across a guy named Token who was, you know, sucker MCing when he was like, I don't know, 17 or some shit, I think was when he made that video. And I was like, damn, dude, this guy is fucking dope. This kid he's the fucking future, man. And I feel like to watch the journey he's been on, I feel like I'm just so excited for where he's going, man. Like I said, I feel like he just is a great artist, put out a lot of great music, and I feel like it's good to see him, I feel like, almost kind of heal from some of the darker years that have probably been the last handful of years, right? If you know his story about that, about losing his father and all that kinds of stuff. He's talked about that a lot in his music. And to see him kind of feel like he's finally starting to heal from that process is pretty inspiring, especially for someone like me, man, because I know that death is difficult. Especially when it's close to you. You know, you can never fully understand people's emotions and how they feel when it comes to things about death, because it's never easy. So yeah, like I said, I'm coming to this video today just kind of thankful for an artist named Token, because I feel like he's meant a lot to my life. And I don't really think I've ever really talked about that before, you know? So, fuck. Didn't think I'd be crying in a Token video today, but hey, you know, that's how it is, man. That's how it is. If you're new to the channel, that's me, dude. That's me. You know, I'm a bit of an open book. People say a lot of things about me, and I don't think that people always kind of get the full picture of who I am. So I'm trying to do a better job, a little bit of talking about myself too, in some of these videos, so that way people can kind of get to know me through these reviews at the same time as we're getting to know these artists and these songs. So, yeah, okay. I'm over here crying in a fucking hype video. We need to get back to, like, look at him. Look at my man's, man. Like I said, he's just fucking swaggy. You know what I mean? I gotta get off the sad boy stuff. Man. He's dropping bars.
Path, guilty verdict, snake serpents in my grass. 8:30 when I met her out of charity. 12:20, I was deep inside her head like therapy. When I get faded, then I feel like clarity. I treat a rapper like he's just a parody. I hate it.
He said, when I get faded, that's when I can feel my clarity. It's like I'm almost. You know how many times we hear people talk about, like, you know, you almost feel more at home when you're faded. Almost, you know what I mean? When you almost feel more at home when you're drunk, when you're under the influence of whatever, right? Where, like I say, I'm not gonna bring up other artists, but I heard another artist talk about that shit today, who was like literally known for like doing a specific drug and their battle with like getting off of that. You know what I mean? Where it's like, that is the self-medication world that we live in, where we as a society of humans are feeling like we have to be faded all the time in order just to feel a little bit of clarity, in order to feel a little bit at home. You know what I mean? Get a little bit of like the clear picture.
When I get faded, then I feel in clarity. I treat a rapper like he's just a parody. I hate it twice like Token had a parody. Everything that I say is getting stupider. Fucked on a stewardess, I'm in a stewarder. I put a solar system on my wrist and my jewel is a Jew. We put the Jew in Jupiter. I got a core in the county.
Because he's a Jew, he put the Jew in Jupiter. Come on. As I'm saying, just too crazy with that solar system on my wrist, baby.
Put a solar system on my wrist and my jewel is a Jew. We put the Jew in Jupiter. I got a core in the county that orbit around me. I keep keep a girl to my left and a girl to my left made me take away all of the rights. Like she born as a Saudi, I'm normally rowdy. My kid will be rich from the fortune around me. A Benz and a Porsche Ferrari. No matter the size of their stomach, they'll probably be born with an Audi. My mom was divorced and my daddy, it felt like my daddy divorced me after. I wanted to see him running back, but I was alone like the quarterback, backer.
I might break her back, she break her back and put her on the back burner. I might break her back, she break her back and put her on the back burner. I might break her back, she break her back and put her on the back burner.
So I made a mass murder, break her back and put her on the back. There's only one token, he cutthroat with a black lung from the.
He's so disrespectful about it too, man. I broke her back and then put her on the back burner. Come on, Token. Come on, Token. Talk to him, bro.
So I made a mass murder, break her back and put her on the back. There's only one token, he cutthroat with a black lung from the gun smoke. Put it to my head with a drum roll. Will he do it? Will he not do it? All my neighbors think I'm making rap music.
Put the gun to my head with the black smoke. Come on now. I know people wouldn't have loved it. I know some people would have been really bothered by it, but man, I really wanted to see him put a gun to his head when he said that. You know what I mean? I wanted to hear, and then to hear the gunshot afterwards, the bang. You know what I mean? Are people really going to think he's going to do it? Bang. He didn't put it at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Almost like Joker vibes. Almost like the Joker vibes, man. Oh, come on, man. You can't be coming with bars like this, bro. These are like my favorite type, and not from like my favorite rapper either. Come on now. Come on, Token. I wasn't prepared for that today. I got to let him.
Man, so I made a mass murder, break her back and put her on the back. There's only one token, he cutthroat with a black lung from the gun smoke. Put it to my head with a drum roll. Will he do it? Will he not do it? All my neighbors think I'm making rap music. Only wear a smile as a costume. Examining my bars like it's the bar exam. All my girlfriends turning law students. All my girlfriends.
He said, all my neighbors think I'm making rock music. I wonder why. It probably has a lot to do with this complexion. You know what I'm saying? This is that's a whole nother other conversation that we ain't gonna get into today, friends. We ain't gonna get into it. Okay.
The gun smoke, put it to my head with a drum roll. Will he do it? Will he not do it? All my neighbors think I'm making rap music. Only wear a smile as a costume. Examining my bars like it's the bar exam. All my girlfriends turning law students. All my girlfriends, they were bad students. If you really love me, baby, tattoo it. If you really hate me, baby, act like it. Put a gat to it. Leave me black fluids like a new Adidas fucking tracksuit. It's talking trash fluid, spinning bad sewage. I attract to it. I'm a crash dummy. I'm a crash out with a lot of money till the money crash. Rock a chucking mask, scare the hoes and give the bros a duffy bag. I'm a walking, talking fucking buddy pass. Black and yellow like a fucking honeycomb. Cause the hoodie black, but the neck gold. Put him on a stretcher if he don't stretch. Fry him like a croquette. Black crows, hope I don't croak yet. See my crow's feet from a crow's nest.
Oh my God, with the crow's nest joke? Well, we are back, and if you're new to the channel, you know that I did not cut things out of my videos. But with the fire alarm went off in my building, so it was time to evacuate. So we must have done that. And now we're back, so this is why there is an edited part of my video. Again, I don't be cutting it out. 100% authenticity, real, full-on reviews, big dog. We still got a little bit of the song left, so let's pick up where we left off. Let's just jump right back into it.
Hope I don't croak yet. See my crow's feet from a crow's.
That's right, this whole crow's feet, crow's nest thing, man. That whole sequence was nuts.
Get mask, scare the hoes and give the bros a duffy bag. I'm a walking, talking fucking buddy pass. Black and yellow like a fucking honeycomb. Cause the hoodie black, but the neck gold. Put him on a stretcher if he don't stretch. Fry him like a croquette. Black crows, hope I don't croak yet. See my crow's feet from a crow's nest.
I might break her back, she break her back and put her on the back burner. I might break her back, she break her back and put her on the back burner. I might break her back, she break her back and put her on the back.
Man, so I made a mass murder, break her back and put her on the back. So I made a mass murder, break her back to put her on the back.
I've been liking they've been putting like the little like funny clips at the end and stuff like that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like the oh fuck, what was this? Like in the last video, they had the behind the scenes little camera shot or whatever. I like the fact that they're just kind of like just throwing those in there. You know what I mean?
Girl to my left, let me take.
We gotta find a good thumbnail today, baby. We gotta find a good thumbnail. This is kind of a good thumbnail picture. I kind of like that one. You know, we'll have to keep looking. I think maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe that might be a good one. What else is there to say, friends? I would say that this was so fire. It set the fire alarm off in my building. You know, I had to pause the damn video and get out of here and fear for my life. Are they gonna burn all my things down in my building? I think it was a false alarm. I think somebody was cooking, and I think that somebody forgot to open their window or something, or turn the fan on over the oven. You know what I mean? Hey, it happens. It happens. It's all good. It's all good. I still think that token set off the fire alarm, though. Probably did. At first, I was so into it, I thought it was me. I was like, did I do something? Am I burning my own place down? Like, what the fuck? Oh, man. Okay. Well, I don't think I have much else for this one, guys. I've definitely talked quite a bit in this one already. Make sure you go give some love and support to Token. And until the next Token video, guys, be kind to a stranger. Tell somebody I love them. And if you haven't in the Foxtrot family, there's always room. Bye, yo.